welcome to another episode of Snips Happen. Today I am here to do another video for Scrapbooking With Me's January Jumpstart collab that's going on for the whole month of January. Today is my day, and we are going to do an easy journal page in my January journal. I have done absolutely nothing in this since the last time we seen each other. And while we're doing a quick flip through of this for the newbies that have subscribed, I want to thank everybody that has jumped on board with me and all the ones that are hanging on with me in my craziness. I am appreciative of each and every one of you that's joined on and that's hanging in with me. But today we are going to do an easy page. I thought, I was looking through this journal before I turned the camera on because I was trying to be prepared. I'm not saying that I was, but I was trying. I'm trying to take Miss E's idea of just going with the flow and not being prepared, so that when I come on camera, oh, hold on, I have my camera, I pulled it down a little bit so that we could be closer friends. I still haven't found my weight. It's here amongst the mess. I'm trying to see if I can find her so that I can use her. Oh, there's my whale tails. Ah, I found those. I found my weight too, so we can use that too. So there's my weight. So you can see where we're going to be. That's where we're going to be. So I'm just going to slide her up. It doesn't even have a name yet, so. And then I picked these. I want to do a page edge with this, like right here. Oh, yeah. Let's do a page edge and can't even show you what we're doing. Hi, you're smart, Tara. You're smart. All right, we'll pull this down like this. Do a page edge here. What if we did this? You're gonna see mess. I'll tell you that. You're gonna see mess, but is that better so you can actually see what I'm doing? Probably. So I want to do a page edge right here on the side of the page with this if we have time. Okay? And then, oh, let's throw that over there. I wanted to add this here to this, like an extra page in here. But I'll put this here. But before we glued it in, I folded this page. I wanted to do an envelope so that there was a pocket at the top so we could put a tag in there. And then it flipped open, and then we could put like a pocket or side tuck here for whatever. And then put this one on like so. And we could have a tag at the top here, or we could have a tuck so it flipped open like this. And we have a pocket here. And then we could take our little thing that we wanted to do, like this, and put all of this, ooh, I didn't mean to do that, put all of this in like so. How would that be for a simple page in our journal? And then I, on top of that, thought that where our tags were, well, I haven't made a tag spot here, but we could put a flip thing there to indicate that it flips, and a flip piece like in there to show that flips. Wouldn't that be fun? I think that it would make an interesting inside page. So that is what we're going to do today. If this is something you want to see, hang around. If not, I will catch you in the next one. So we're going to move said journal out of the way. so that we can get to making project, because we need the space, right? So we're going to move these off to the side, move these out. This we don't need at the moment, but we're just going to give her a good crease down the side. The kit that I'm working with is Winter Blues by Tara. It can be found in the shop and on Etsy. We're going to do envelope number 1 because let's put that up there so I don't drop it on my toes. I picked out some papers already from the kit. These are the papers that I chose. There is 86 pages in total, including the ephemera. But these are the pages that I chose to work with today. I picked a line paper, another line paper. Those are for the tags, or the journaling cards. That's for a tag. That one's for a tag. That one, and that one. These two I'm going to use for the envelopes. These ones are for the tags. So, that one's for the outside envelope. This one here, I'm going to put on the envelope. And I had to check to see where the flap was, so that I knew where my flappy was. I'm only going to cover the... Well, actually, I should probably do this one so that I can seal this one on there and then do the back. But we're going to do the front of this one first, just because it's in my hand. This was supposed to be a simple page. I don't do simple very well, as we all know. I don't understand that term. So hopefully you guys understand that my interactive pages are very interactive. I am doing a traveling sisterhood journal in my journaling group, the Journaling Corner. And the first round goes out February 1st. As of right now, we have 6 people that have signed up. So my question is, yes, I'm doing a collab video, but my question is, do you guys want to see me do the pages in that? Like when I put the journal together and the type... Oh, I didn't mean to hit you guys. The type of pages that I'm going to put in it, like for the interactive parts of it. If so, leave me a comment down below, because I will film those. Like, because I haven't even... Like, I've printed stuff out that I want to put in it. But, I am... like, not sure if that is something people want to see, so that's why I'm asking. If it is, I'll be more than happy to film it. We are not using the typical notebooks like everybody else is using. I am having my ladies do an actual junk journal because we are a junk journal group, so I thought that a junk journal would be more fitting for our group. So that's why we're doing that. But other than that, we're doing everything else, like the traveling. We even changed our name to the Hot Mess journaling, traveling journal or something like that. But I thought it was cute, and I thought it would be something fun that we could do, because our group is very, very close, and it's something that we could learn different things about each other. But if you want to see me put my journal together that I'm going to send off to the ladies, just leave me a message down below. I would love to know if you want to see me do that. I am going live again on Wednesday at 5 p.m. EST, 4 p.m. CST. I hope to see you there. And if you like when I go live, if you want me to go live by myself and just craft, let me know that too, because I will do that too. Oh, that is going to be pretty. Pretty. I like it already, and I like that already, and I haven't even done anything really to it. So I have to glue. I'll have to do the back, and then I can glue it. All right, Tara. All right, don't get your feet. Don't go 100 miles an hour. Guess what? I haven't glued my fingers together yet today. I haven't glued my fingers yet together. You're doing good, girl. You're doing good. You're not gluing your fingers together. You're not gluing them together. We're ahead of the game here today. No finger gluing here today. There has been a... Am I using the right one? Yeah, I'm using the right one. There is a new release over at Scrapbooking With Me. There is new product in the store, and there is also new digital kits over in the store. I'm going to be going over to get the new digital kits. I will be doing a haul of the new digital kits that I choose so that you guys can see what I plan on working with. The kit that I actually am going to be using for my sisterhood journal is going to be Storyteller. The reason why I chose the Storyteller was because it's going on a venture. And what is it doing? It's going to be telling a story while it's gone. So I chose that one to use as my, you don't have to choose a kit, but I like using a kit when I'm doing a journal like that because it has a theme and I can put themes together. So yeah, the Storyteller, I'm going to use Storyteller and like vintage travel maybe, or like vintage postage or something with it. So that's where my mind is going with that one. It goes like this because it goes, I gotta make sure I put the back the right way so that it goes like this. All right, I just have to make sure I have the back the right way, so I glue it the right way, because yours truly can mess something up pretty quickly, because I'm rambling on here and not you know, paying attention to what I'm doing. So you know what happens when you do something like that. Yeah, and I can't do glue in a straight line today. Nope. I can't do anything straight. I'm surprised I don't have glue on me yet. Well, the video's not over, so there's also that. How's the weather in your area? I live in northern New York. As some might say, I live in the frozen tundra. I have ice in my driveway and snow falling down. Some might say I live in the North Pole, closer to Santa. The weather cannot make up its mind of what it wants to do. Last night it was windy. I thought I was blowing to Oz. Today it's snowing. Possibly might get some rain tonight. Who knows? Yes, I know you guys probably did not come here to see me cut paper, but this is part of me trying to do this page, so I is sorry. So then this will glue onto here, like so. It's like, I just want to make sure it's even. And you know, we really don't need all of that like that. So let's see if that looks better. You're not going to see that page, but I didn't really want all that to be. These are just junk mail envelopes that I got in the mail that have been sitting in the basket that was screaming for a home. So I decided that I was going to use them to bring this collection alive. I think I have more glue today on my mat than I do on my project, but hey, it's Monday. And you know what they say about Monday? It's just another manic Monday. Wish it were Sunday. And then I have to open this up because I didn't cut a opening at the top of this. So we gotta cut a little opening up here. Hopefully it's straight. Probably not. But that's what makes my projects my projects. That's why it's called crafting, not perfection. So then we have this wonderful gem going on here. And then I have all this cut out. So we're going to play in some of this to decorate up these envelopes. And this is all the ephemera times 5 because I've printed it out as bazillionist times. So we're just going to pull some of it out. Yeah, we're just going to pull some of it out. I don't want to cover anything up. Nothing. Like, I don't mean nothing. Like, I don't want to cover that scene up too much if I can help it. So, like these snowmen would be nice. I have smaller ones. I do have smaller ones. I have small ones too. I'm sorry if my video goes a little longer than my typical half hour this time. I really am. I have an idea for those. I do have an idea. I want to take this, cut this, if I can't get to the page edge for this time, I will show you how to make a page edge. I will do that off camera for this, and then we can that way we don't waste too much time messing around with you know what I mean. Even the tags, like I'll do the basic stuff to this, like the decorating part, because everybody knows how to put paper and make a tag for a pocket. So I just want you guys to be able to see, you know, the fun stuff. I don't know if I want to put anything on this page here. So let's glue this pocket down. I'm going to make it a tuck pocket so we can tuck something in there if we want to. I thought that was cool, like that. I do have snowmen. That's what I came in here for, was snowmen. And why can't I find my snowmen? Remember I said I had smaller snowmen? Where are my smaller snowmen? I know I didn't use them. I have ephemera for this kit, like everywhere. Let's pull out some more. Why not? We can make a mess. I'll clean it up later. I'll clean it up later. That's all. There's my snowman. One of my snowmans. I think I'm going to put him there. I like him there. So I'm going to put him there. And we're going to put Cozy Storm right there. And in... Nope. Oh, I found some more snowmen. Snowmen and snowwomen. Okay. So we're going to put him there. Do I want... Yeah, he can go there. I'll put him there. Alright. That's how that's going to roll. Let's put Cozy Storm first so that, do I want to put it on one of these? So it, yeah, but, I am so sorry guys, I am all over the place. I have to add texture, always, that's just me. I have to do the texture thing. And sorry about the sniffles, my allergies don't like me. I know it's the middle of January, and my allergies don't like me. What more can I say? That they don't like me. And then we're going to put him right in the middle like that. I just got to pull him down so that I can get enough glue on him. Without gluing my fingers, that is, because he's got some finicky pieces to him. There we go. Just like so. I thought I had some bling out, but I don't. That's okay. And then on this side here, I'm going to take one of these and I'm going to make sure that it fits. It's got to be snipped down just a wee bit, like so. And I'm going to round my corners with my corner rounder while everything falls down. Just because, you know, why not give an issue? Now my corner rounder wants to give an issue too. Today's going to be one of those days, I can see it already. And we're going to make that a belly band. Just like that. And we're going to glue it just like so. And then I want to take one of these words that says Frozen Magic, which is in the kit. Everything I'm using is literally in this collection. Winter Blues by Tara. And put it here like so. And then you can put a journaling card or whatnot right there, which I think is pretty cool. And then on this side, nope, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm playing in the scraps. I really, really, really like this plaid. And I'm thinking about adding this here for a tuck spot. I want it there for a tuck spot like that. And then on the tuck spot, I am going to glue a partial snowman on the tuck spot. But I have to make sure that his arm gets put on there. So let's glue this down like so. The glue has to go where my finger is. I had to think about it there for a second because I almost put it on backwards, because that's me. Backwards Sally. Goes like so. And then we're going to put this snowman on, and we're going to flip them over, and the glue goes like this. And where his, just like that. And then when you flip him over, he will be partially glued to the tuck and partially not glued to the tuck. And then we can, I think I have a little label that we can add to him. Oh, he's going to get a ticket label right here. This is not in the kit. This I made myself. But if you want to see how I made them, let me know, and I will show you how I made them. And we'll put, oh, that looks cool. And we have that there, and then that. Oh, yeah. Alrighty. I think I want to just cover this quickly so that when I do it in the journal, that, because I want to glue it inside of that page before we, I want to do it with the, do we have another plaid? A big plaid to put on it? Yeah, we do. We don't need to glue, like, have the whole thing because it won't show. The whole thing won't show. So we're just gonna do this, like this. Because I'm going to be gluing it in the page, so it all doesn't have to show. And I'll have to find one to put on the other side. Like this. Just do this. I'll decorate it later. I just want to make sure that it was covered and in the page when we glue the page into the journal. That's all. I'm sorry you have to watch me glue and cut again. I guess we can put this one on here. Or wait, we can do this one. It's the same thing. Like, it doesn't all have to be covered because part of it's going to be in the page when it sticks out. So you just have to make sure the top piece is covered. This is a good way to use your scraps too. Oh, it's really snowing now. I really did try to keep this page simple. I promise I did. But I don't know simple. I don't. See? That just makes it extra special, I think. So we'll open that up. And we'll just put glue here, like this, because this is getting glued in to the edge. And all this pieces is when I cut the tags out of, I got glue. When I cut the tags out of the file folder. Do we want to make this a pocket? No, we're just going to cover it. We're just going to glue it. I saved the tab piece of it and I turned it into this for the side of the page, so that we could decorate it and make it a page tab. Like, you can use anything to make anything. And then this is our finished piece. Let's clear the decks so that we can see it. Hold on. I'm going to put it in the journal yet too, so I just want to clear the decks here for a second. There we go. That's that inside. Then when you flip it, you have that for the inside. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like in the journal, because we're going to put her in the journal. I don't even remember what page we chose. I think this was the page we chose. And it's going to go like so in the journal. And how we're going to put it in the journal, you might say. Well, you have this page and this page. Well, they don't really marry up. So let's find us a page where they'll marry up. Just because they should be kind of close, like snug to each other. So we're going to find another page. Ooh, that would go good right there. Let's move this one out. That's why I only pinned it there, because it would go good there. Okay, so it's a little bit closer here, which is better than where we had it. So I'm going to flip it over like so. And then I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to just glue here like so. This is adding another page to your journal too, I might add. And then I'm just going to go like this. And then I'm going to make sure it's even in your spine. And then I'm going to go I might have to wiggle it a little bit. Just like this. If it's off a smidgen, it's okay. Why? Because it's a junk journal, and junk journals are off by smidgens, so that is fine. And then when your other piece comes up, you'll see this piece, and it'll match with that, and you have space to open it, like so. Oh, I forgot to put my tabs on the top, but that's okay. And then we can just take this here, and we can clip it. Actually, I kind of like it on there, like that. So what we'll do is, now that I know that I want it there, I'll just take it and we can glue it there like so, and that's how it'll be. So if you like this video, well, wait a minute, let's back the bus up for a second. The kit can be bought at scrapbookingwithme.com, or it can be bought on Etsy. If you go to scrapbookingwithme.com, you can use code TAROT20 to save on any journaling supply that you see there. And this video was part of the Scrapbooking With Me January Jumpstart. Please make sure you check out the playlist and see the other ladies that are involved. Miss E does weekly organizational videos. Myself and Amy will be live on Wednesday. If you would like to catch us, we'll be 4 p.m. CST, 5 p.m. EST on my channel. I will leave all the information like I do in the community page. If you, let me see, I will be back sometime this week with another video. Plus, I have another collab video at the end of the week because I'm in another collab. If you want to see any of the traveling journal that I am doing, leave a comment down below. Hey, just leave a comment down below and tell me how you're doing. I'd love to talk to you. And what else? I think that's all. But I will thank you for snipping by, and I shall catch you in the next one.